Всем привет, всех обнял, приподнял, с вами Иллинойс, и мы с вами продолжаем проходить Saint Kotar, Святой Котар. И если вам понравится видео и вы не подписаны на мой канал, то прошу вас подписаться на него. Вам это будет несложно, а мне приятно. Пересмотрел я предыдущую серию. В начале видео я заглядывал на кладбище. Ну, кто смотрел ее. Но по склепу я не тыкал. По двери, где там мы этого Григория встречали. Но я помню, что я это дело делал, нажимал на эту дверь. Это было в позапрошлой серии, где у меня там произошел этот разрыв записи. И, видимо, я что-то где-то там, сделал, где-то что-то там, какое-то взаимодействие провернул, и сработал скрипт. Ну, только так я могу описать происходящее, произошедшее. Не знаю. Потому что, да, вот этот момент, вот эта ситуация меня заставила очень так знатненько попотеть, побегать по карте, поискать где, что, как, куда, что. Так-то, если бы все нормально сработало, я думаю, что это, как его, мы бы следующую серию, предыдущую серию начинали бы с момента, вот когда мы с этим пообщались с могильщиком. Со смотрителем со смотрителем кладбища. Вот так вот. Ну ладно. Что произошло, то произошло. Поехали. Нас ожидает с вами церковь Девы Марии. Девы Марии, да, по-моему? Если я не ошибаюсь в названии этой церкви. Можем зайти, можем пойти сюда. Но я думаю, нам надо, наверное, идти сюда. А он сможет пойти туда, не?
I pray for Gregor, I really do. There will be consequences if he lied. Let's go take a closer look at the graveyard.
Угу. Так, надо осмотреть кладбище.
Seems like the police just left things as they found them. Are those demon traps in the shadow of the church?
I saw them in the woods outside the watermill as well.
And pages from the Bible.
Ты чё?
What's wrong?
This can't be true. This is impossible.
Your Bible? I've never seen it before.
Oh my God. No.
What happened? Talk to me.
No, God, no.
What is that?
Да ты можешь объяснить-то нормально? Чё? No.
God, she did this. She destroyed it. Father, how could she?
Son, do you remember your aunt?
Only her ghastly white face in the coffin.
My dear sister, she was such a beautiful woman, a perfect creation of God.
She didn't love God.
Not in the right way.
But, Father, I don't understand.
Как же должно любить Господа?
What is the right way to love God?
I've always told you, the only way to love Him is to be alone with Him. God is everything, and nothing else should matter to us. When we achieve that, our faith is true, and we are fulfilled and protected from the evil.
Так, почему мы предали дядю Земле сегодня утром?
Why have we buried Uncle this morning?
His soul could not endure the agony of his body no longer.
But why? How is that possible? He wasn't like your sister. He was a devoted man.
I know, son. Sometimes God is not enough. I could die soon, too.
You won't die. It's the sadness that's making you think that way now. Uncle is now in a better place, where shadows and witches don't exist. Don't be sad.
Oh, Benedict, you are such a good boy, almost a man now. I'm very proud of you. You know that, right?
I'm doing my best, Father.
For centuries, we, the Dohnanis, had a tradition of passing a part of our body to the son, the eldest son in the family. From now on, you must keep it and protect it at all costs. It is part of your body now. At all costs, you must keep it until death comes.
Отец, я не понимаю.
Father? I don't understand.
It's already on your nightstand, but don't touch it until morning arrives. You promise?
I promise.
Now sleep. Get some rest. Your sister and mother need you to be strong.
Benedict! Benedict, wake up! Mother is going mad! Father is not here. He left a note. He left us. Benedict!
Benedict, are you all right?
Она изуродовала часть моего тела. Зачем она так поступила?
She cut a part of my body. Why would she do that? Wasn't it enough to drag me into this place? She had to desecrate my Bible too. Oh, God.
Get up. Get yourself together. She had a good reason to do it.
Говоришь, была причина?
Good reason, you say?
Yes. Thanks to her cleverness, we found the book everyone is looking for. We have it right here, Benedict.
She destroyed my Bible. And what happened to it? And the pages on the ground? Where are they?
I kept calling you for a few minutes straight, but you didn't respond. You were petrified. So I took that dreadful book from your Bible, gathered all the pages I found on the ground, and placed them inside. The Bible is in your pocket.
What book?
The Sekfra.
A book of pure evil placed as a seed in my father's Bible. First the town, then the house, and now my Bible, all trying to kill me.
Will you calm down and keep it quiet? We might not be alone here. Calm down. She carved out the pages to place the Sekfra inside the Bible. It's a strange decision, but think for a moment and ask yourself, would she ever desecrate it if she had other options? We don't know what happened last night. This could be the move that will save her life. Save everyone's life. Remember, Nerman is looking for this book too.
Так, ладно, я уже много раз повторял это. Виктория мне больше не сестра, я не желаю ее больше... Да в смысле ты вот реально понасхватался слухов, там, знаешь, слышу звон, не знаю, где он. Может быть, сестра ничего тебе не сделала, здесь ничего такого не творила, ее подставили, там, оговорили. А этот просто, я не знаю, прям у него в крайность сразу там, вот крайность. Вот сестра, вот ее нет сестры, все. А то, что подумать между этими крайностями о том, что, может быть, сестру подставили, как-то принять этот вариант, тоже рассмотреть, не знаю, не знаю.
Ask yourself, how come we found my Bible pages here?
I don't know. Maybe they fell out.
She wanted the police to find them. That's what happened. She murdered the mayor and then threw them. Or placed them in the mayor's pocket so I would fall under suspicion. Think about it.
I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe anything. She did nothing wrong, and she is not dead.
Так, я уже много раз повторял это, Виктория. Так, ага.
I said it already a number of times. Victoria is no longer my sister. I don't know her anymore.
It didn't cross your mind that it's you who has changed, not her?
Spare me. I know who I am. I didn't change. I evolved into a better me.
It's still not too late to learn how wrong you are. Now let's do what we came to do here, with the bare minimum of conversation. We have to act fast and keep quiet. Shall we?
Короче, так, может быть, сейчас Бенедикт у нас с ума сходит. Как вариант. Съезжать начинает с катушек.
Affronte precipitium atergo lupi.
Ё-моё. А чё так много-то? Ну ладно.
Acclinis falsis animos meliore recusat. Abyssus abyssum invocat. Egri somnia vana. Equa lege necessitas sortitur insignes et imos. Bis interimitur, qui suis armis perit.
Не знаю, есть ли смысл мне тут протыкивать фильм? Ну давай, ладно. Пришли на кладбище, давай почитаем.
Cineria gloria sera venit.
Может и вправду что-то здесь найдем среди них.
Leves locuntur igentes stupent. Est quaedam
Давайте так вот сделаем. Пускай подойдет. Здесь ничего интересного.
fort
Угу.
tempus bibere brevis ipsa vit adsum et occidit et bibi sang.
Is this what we're looking for?
Опа.
It is.
Doesn't look like a mausoleum to me.
Everything is hidden in this town, so why would this tomb be any different?
If you say so. Now what?
We find a way to uncover its secrets.
Так, захмученная скважина. А это не подойдет дело?
It doesn't fit.
Ай, жаль. А шампуром поковыряться, не?
I dare not to try that.
А распятие
I
запихнуть?
have no faith in the outcome.
Ладно.
Robust, made of steel, though centuries old. There is no way we could break it.
М-м-м-м-м-м.
The keyhole suggests the cage can be lifted, but only after it is unlocked.
How wise you are.
Ладно, окей.
Noli timere mes.
А, даже тут написано что-то. Нашли мы то, что нам надо. Это хорошо. Я думал, просто все впустую просто обходим это дело. Теперь, значит, мы идем сюда. В смысле? Ага. А то что-то как-то странно. Я думал, что по кругу здесь ходишь.
It's locked and massive. No chance of getting to the other side without a key.
Ну, ключ Хатура будем применять везде.
It doesn't fit.
Так, окей. Алтарь.
It's still holding up well. Some holes and missing parts here and there, but overall it's in good condition. Wait, the eye looks similar to the one in the note. The Eye of Providence. This is what my sister drew. But why? Surrounded by glory, the eye of God watches over humanity. Nothing. Wait, I think I see a shiny thing in there, but no way to reach it with my hand. The hole is too narrow. I'd need something thin and long to get it out.
Ну, для этого у нас есть шампур.
Hungry, Nikolai?
Ugh, where did you get that? Throw it away.
A prophet told me nothing good is achieved without food.
Ну да. Вот и Шампурила помог.
A key.
Indeed, the stick came in handy. A peculiar key. Massive.
Так,
I
культовые
saw these all
атрибуты.
over the house. Twigs, branches, ripped up cloth. What specific meaning do they have for the Saborans?
Не, ну я не знаю. Может и не стоит. Николай уже
I'd rather use the front door. I don't know how to explain it to myself, but I feel a strange presence here.
Может, зря Николая там обвиняю в чем-то. Может быть. Все нормально.
No luck. The key doesn't fit.
Хорошо. Так. Вот это, да, место?
Seems like a perfect match. Will you just stand there or help me out with this cage?
Why don't you try it yourself first?
I can't do it alone. It seems like the cage and the stone lid are joined together.
We can't do it together either. Find something that could help us pull it up.
Чего?
This feels wrong. This could work.
Ага.
Take the rope and pull up. I'll push it from down here.
This is taking too long. I'll help you so that we can finally leave this place.
Keep pulling, Nikolai. That's interesting. A staircase hidden below the lid, leading into somewhere.
A mausoleum. Rejoice. You were right. Now get down there and tell me why you've wasted so much of our precious time. Can you see Victoria?
Only death. It smells very badly down here.
Could be Fran's body. Found it yet?
For God's sake, I just got here.
I knew this would be a waste of time.
Come downstairs. I could use an additional pair of eyes.
I prefer not to. I'll take a look at the book while waiting on your resurrection.
Так, надпись.
Conrad Griswold. No birth date, just 1444 as the year of death. Cannibal filth. Bella Griswold. They did good to get rid of her. After what her father did to her, she would have grown up to be a monster as well. This body looks ancient, as if it had been mummified centuries ago.
Такое ощущение, что эту семейку тоже как-то оговорили. Ну реально.
Ironically, the teeth are still so shiny, even in death. Gregor didn't lie, and Moisa said the truth. There is gold in his mouth. This is Fran's body, and the head has been severed. It was just placed on the body. Should I take the head and get it to Moisa?
Ну да. Так, хорошо.
Sometimes I don't understand myself. God forgive me for this act.
Смотрим, что у нас
Plastic
тут.
bags full of a kind of powder. A yellow type of chalk, perhaps? Then a handful of used syringes and burned spoons. I think the bad smell comes from them. It's sulfur. Dear God, these two brothers are using it to drug themselves. I'm not a junkie, but how do they survive with pure poison in their veins?
Короче, нарики какие-то здесь тусуют.
Some felt pens, rags, and a folded paper. Let's take a look at the paper. How is this possible? Nikolai, come downstairs quickly. I found something. Nikolai? Is he even up there anymore? This isn't Victoria's handwriting. The Lang brothers left it for me? Why would Victoria want it? And where does this red trace lead to? Nothing makes sense. I'm taking it with me. It's probably the only reason why I have been led here. God, so many questions on my mind. Instead of getting to the truth, I'm constantly being weighed down by it.
Так, что-то интересное нашли.
Just a large storage jar with something slimy and gangrenous inside. I don't want to know what it is. It's a burnt corpse of a small-sized woman.
Ну, вроде все, да. А что еще нам осматривать здесь? Попробовать как-то.
No faith.
Да, я думал, как-то крышку может отодвинуть. Но нам это не надо. Так, ну вроде бы ниша. Не, это все смотрели. Так, ладно, погнали. Что там с Николаем-то? Че он замолчал? Николюня. Никола. Николыч. Ты куда делся опять? А, вот он здесь. Николь, ты чё? Как твои дела? У тебя нормально все? Все хорошо?
Nikolai, stop ignoring me.
Shh.
Чего?
I can't turn around. Not even look behind me. You won't leave me ever again?
Always with you.
How? How can I even know you really are my mother?
Seek answers from me.
Так, ну, короче, что-то... Ну, короче, Николаю крышу сносит. Просто конкретно сносит крышу. От чего непонятно пока что, но... Давай, где ты нашла меня, когда я был младенцем?
Where did you find me as a baby? Where?
Nikolai?
What happened to the other orphans?
All decomposed, deserved fate.
They deserve to die for what they did?
Vile creatures they are. I had to protect you.
Так, кто был мой отец?
Who was my father? What did he used to say to me?
Sin, the generator of God.
What about God? What did you say about him?
God is blank. Leave God.
Я уже сделал это, я убил ложь, чтобы увидеть истину.
I did. I killed a lie to see the truth.
Now you can see.
What are you doing? Nikolai?
I can't. I can't find my family.
Find
Where in the mountain? Where? Show me. Tell me. Key to what? How? I don't understand. Mother. Mother!
God, what's happening to you?
Nothing to worry about, Benedict.
Mother, where is she?
The town has remedies for such behaviors. He'll be fine.
Who are you? I think I saw you.
Dr. Kabir is the pathologist coroner of Sveti Kotar. You saw him earlier outside the church.
So, before being
Это
interrupted
Киану Ривз, что
by
ли?
a madman here,
И сюда его добавили.
asking about your reason for coming here. It's not just a crime scene you're invading. You're putting yourself at great danger.
Так, Кианочка, сейчас мы уйдем отсюда. Мы заблудились и не нашли выход из леса. Почему вы здесь, доктор?
Work. Even the smallest of details count.
Did you find any new piece of evidence?
Oh, I found more than that.
Так, ладно.
We lost our way out of the forest.
And why did you decide to venture in it in the first place?
Because we...
Say nothing more. It's clear to me now that after they killed our dear mayor, Nerman and Victoria disappeared into the woods.
Chief Norden already said that you found her coat not far from here.
Indeed, they ran towards the mountain.
She is there with my child. And if we don't move...
Evidence points to the woman being taken by force.
You hear that, Benedict? I told you.
Так,
Did she cooperate with Nermin or not?
She did.
She was taken by force. You just said it.
какие еще улики вы собрали?
What other evidence did you collect?
I can share only the conclusions.
And they are...
Victoria was ritually murdered and eaten by Nermin.
Liar. She's alive. I know she is.
But one little detail still bothers me. Why would Nermin leave such a deliciously innocent piece of flesh out there?
В смысле? Не пойму. Меня беспокоит только одна мысль. Как Нермин мог оставить здесь такой восхитительно невинный кусок плоти? Какой? Где? Вот это может быть Нермин. Доктор Кариб? Кабир? Ну, чисто Нермин. Не? Так, вы нашли ее? Вы нашли останки моей сестры?
Found her? You found pieces of my sister?
I was talking about the fetus.
What?
I want clear answers. If you tell me the truth, I might let you die before the ritual ends.
Monsters die eventually. You know that?
Simple and short questions demand simple and short answers. So please, where's Nermin? And what did you do with the Sekvra book?
Nermin visited his own house not long ago. He fled. We don't know where he is.
Да зачем?
Nikolai has the book.
Get their eyes, hearts, and brains! I want to feel their flesh and soul thrive through me!
О, хорош! 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 Ай, красавец просто! Офигеть! О, пошло дело!
you become the ashes of this world. My hands are God's words.
А Киану Ривз куда делся-то?
Kabir is gone.
Quickly, we must go. There might be more of them in the vicinity.
Let's go get him!
Don't be a fool. It would be suicide.
Let's go, Nikolai. He's our only chance of getting out of here alive.
The forest is mapped in my brain. Trust me.
Ага, хрен там, сейчас доверишься ему и все.
What are we doing here?
А, не.
Nikolai, no evil dares to come here. This is the safest place in town.
I don't need safety right now. I need to get onto the mountain.
Enough. You're not going anywhere, fool. This is not the time to act heroic. The Saborans are on the move.
How do you mean on the move?
What and where, I do not know, but something is about to happen soon. You must tell me, what were you doing in that church?
Так, ну какой-то
How did you
момент.
end up in that church? Don't mind my question. I'm grateful you did.
You must forgive me, brother. After you left, I went into our archives and realized I have misled you. That's when I decided to go there myself.
You came in time to ruin everything. Those yellow things could have told us where Victoria is.
Brother, your wife...
Don't call me that. I'm not your brother.
Nikolai, your wife and child are dead.
God knows everything.
I'm just his voice.
All right, Father.
Так, мы искали эпитафию.
We followed the epitaph.
And?
The Long brothers have been desecrating the subterranean mausoleum. It's dreadful.
I understand, but what have you found in there? Anything at all?
I found the ground plan to the Marov asylum.
Not a strange find, I guess. Timur Lang works in the asylum as the gravekeeper. Anything else?
Well, the ground plan has my name written on it.
What?
Show it to me. Interesting. This is the plan to the underground level.
Так, что на этом
What
уровне?
is on that level?
You are looking at the entrails of the asylum, where the inmates are held, tortured, and executed.
Any idea what part of the asylum this is? The part marked with an X.
I don't, but notice the detail below it.
Graves. So it marks where Timur works.
There must be something else. I doubt he would trace the route you need to take to see him.
It could be his destiny. The plot where Benedict is to be buried.
What is your problem?
We're losing time here looking at this useless piece of paper. Let's get going.
Так, можно ли как-то попасть
Is
вовнутрь?
there a way to get in?
Brother, I strongly advise you not to do that.
Trust me, he won't. We're going onto the mountain now.
Henry, you told me yourself, I must follow the truth. What else do I have at the moment?
Marov was placed within the halls and rooms of the former prison Ferdinand. It's impenetrable, I'm sorry.
There must be a way in.
The island is one massive solid rock, and the only way to get to it is using a boat on the Via Dolorosa.
Meaning?
Dolorosa is an artificial pathway on the water, very narrow, created by tall and thick wooden pillars on both sides. It starts in the cave at the lake's shore, and the pillars are so close to each other that not even a fly can get through the wall. The only way you get in is by being denounced and deported. And you don't want that, brother.
Так, это не почерк
This
Виктории.
is not Victoria's handwriting.
That I can confirm.
Handwriting is the signature of one's life. You write in accordance to how you act and what you believe. Here I see pain, chaos, and loss. And so I am sure these letters and lines were put here by one of the Long brothers.
Nerman escaped from the asylum not so long ago.
He did.
Yes,
but this doesn't explain my name on the ground plan.
What are you thinking?
That the Lang brothers were helping my sister to get Nermin out of there.
I'm losing my patience here. What are you talking about? They were helping her, and then they wrote your name on it?
Nikolai is right. It doesn't make sense.
Perhaps it was you who helped him escape, and we're in this horror because of you.
Says the man who didn't even recognize evil under his own roof.
Enough. You need each other.
I'm leaving. Benedict, are you coming with me or not?
On the mountain? Were you listening at all?
I can't let you go. Nikolai, do you have the book Kaber was seeking?
I repeat, I need to get onto the mountain. It's where Victoria and my child are being held captive.
The book is dangerous, and it should be destroyed immediately. The moment you step out of here, your downfall into obscurity will begin. Do not do that.
Слышал когда-нибудь о суде над ведьмами в Вале? Религия под названием Секвура.
Ever heard of the Valais witch trials? The Sekvra religion?
I don't care. I have the key to save my family, and I'm not handing it to anyone until I succeed.
As we speak, that thing is corrupting your soul. You must listen. Give it to me.
Так, Нермин пытается заманить нас в ловушку. Не ходи вы на гору.
Nermin is trying to lure us into a trap. Do not go into the mountain.
You mentioned before he was in the house. What house?
The one where Fran was murdered. It's where we spent the night.
You didn't... Oh, dear God.
Nikolai saw Nermin there, in the catacomb below the house.
Catacomb, of course. Every Saboran house has one. A web of catacombs hides beneath the town and no one to raise them.
My wife and child are imprisoned in Udov.
He told you this, then let you live, only to lure you, and more cunningly, the two of us, into a trap.
I know. She's waiting for me.
Так, отдай отцу Генри, давай уйдем. Так, не, давай это уедем. Они мертвы, Николай, отпусти их.
They are dead, Nikolai. Let them go. Give Father Henry the book, and let's leave this accursed place.
Я не знаю, где еще искать. Мое имя на плане лечебницы ничего не значит. Я ничего не знаю.
I don't know where to look next. My name being on the asylum ground plan means nothing. I have nothing. I failed God, and I'm leaving this accursed place.
Listen to him. You won't find the truth if you stay. Only more death. We will never know.
You both know nothing!
What is this?
You're right. You know nothing. Everything that's been happening was about you, your father, and God.
What?
Read the letter. We are in this horror. Your sister is somewhere. If my family is dead, then may my body become bloated and infected with pus and worms. Remember that. From the moment we woke up. No, from the moment you were forced to come here, you blamed her. Victoria did this. Victoria did that. She's a witch, a cannibal, a worshiper of demons. You couldn't be further from the truth, brother.
You are turning your back on God, Nikolai.
He has turned his back on me a long time ago. And if I need to do the same to him to save my family, so be it. The book stays with me.
Вы можете остановить его, святой отец?
You won't stop him, Father?
I'll follow him and wait for the right moment to get my hands on the book. Then I'll destroy it, hopefully without the need to kill him. You stay here until I come back. You understand?
I can't promise anything.
Take care of yourself. God bless you.
А за окном видели тень?
Said I know where to find Victoria and the baby. What did she mean by that? I have no clue where to go on the mountain. I have to ask around for directions.
Да ё-моё. Теперь мы играем за этого Николая. Туда пойти можем, не? Да ладно, что мы можем пойти сюда еще? Ну давай. Со всеми сейчас опять говорить. Да это ну сколько можно-то разговаривать со всеми? Можно как-то процесс ускорить общение со всеми?
What are you doing here? What? No tongue and no eyes. A mutilated thing you are. Good.
Так, ладно, пошли с этим пообщаемся. С Мойшей.
How's it going down there? You hear me? Talk to me, cripple. I have no time to waste.
What do you want?
I need directions to get onto the Udav mountain.
Are you attracted by darkness?
I'm chasing a man named Nerman.
I see. I know the place. But you must show respect before I tell you anything.
I have no time to pay respect.
Patience. Do what I ask and I will help. Force me to tell you against my will and, well...
Cripple, what do you want?
You must choose. Either you become my child or you find me someone else who will.
Your child? What does that mean?
You saw those people outside. I want you to become one of them. I want you to be my child.
Are you making fun of me? Those people are cripples. They don't have eyes, and they look mindless.
Be careful what you say. My children have no eyes and no tongues, but they see and talk. I guide them now through this valley of darkness, and I will guide them in the afterlife. Join me, Nikolai.
Откуда вы знаете мое имя?
How do you know my name?
A former deacon.
Who told you that? Benedict? Was he here?
Nobody needs to tell me anything. I'm a prophet.
Если я стану вашим чадом, как тогда вы мне скажете, тогда вы скажете мне, где Нермин.
If I become your child, then you will
Блин, не
tell me
хочу я с ним
where Nerman
не
is.
становиться чадом его.
And to become one, I would need to have both eyes and my tongue removed.
Correct.
And then I would find a way to Udav, completely blind, by having you at my side as a guide.
Not at your side. I would be still sitting here, but you are correct one more time.
You think I'm insane? Why would I do that?
I know you are desperate to kill Nermin. Do not expect anyone else to tell you where he is, because they don't know. No one wants to know. So, what is your decision?
Зачем вам мои глаза и язык поторговаться?
Why do you want my eyes and tongue?
I already told you.
I need them to function.
You can't become a child if you keep them.
Take my ears or fingers instead. Anything that won't make me incapacitated.
I could let you pass with just a tongue, but the eyes are essential.
You have something against Nerman and you want him to die. I can feel it. You want to help me, so help me.
I just told you. Give me your eyes.
One eye, and we have a deal.
2.
one eye. The healthier one.
Nikolai.
Блин, зачем мне
You
это?
want that monster dead? I want revenge. He killed and ate
Зачем попёрся сюда
scores
вообще?
of my children. All right, I accept. But I won't accept you as a child. You are too
Можно это не заходить сюда? Ну что за херня? Зачем я сюда попёрся?
Understood.
Go outside now. One of my children will take care of you. Just relax. Everything will be fine.
Подожди, да не, я не хочу этого делать.
Oh, God.
Good, good. Welcome back, my new...
You have my eye. Now guide me to the mountain.
You did good. Calm down, will you? The pain will pass, but you will always be my half-child. Now listen to me very carefully. I'm your eye now.
Ай... Ну не, ну это бред. Я не хочу. Ну реально я не хочу. Но это бред. Ну реально я не хочу отдавать. Ну ладно, отдал глаз, так отдал. Фу, какая жесть, а. Ладно.
Someone is standing right behind the window. I should go find Henry.
It's impolite to stare like that.
Evelina?
Shh. Quiet. You'll wake up the children.
What are you doing out there?
Talking to God.
Can you come in?
No.
May I come out? I'd like to talk to you.
I want to be left alone. What do you want?
Я всего-то нажал поторговаться. Ну это бредятина вообще просто. Ну в смысле? Ну дальше вариант. Ну почему нельзя было просто уйти? Может быть, зачем тебе, ну... Можно было, конечно, другого привести, но это было бы... Ну, как-то, знаете, тоже нехорошо. А вдруг бы он сказал кого-нибудь там... Бенедика принеси. Приведи. Или кого-нибудь еще там, например, эту Эвелину приведи. Тоже как вариант, да? Ой, ну ладно, хорошо, я поговорил с Рудольфом.
I've talked to Rudolph.
Where did you find him?
Just across the street, in the Kuga district.
That's what I was afraid of. I can't stand the men and women in there. Bunch of useless, evil miscreants. Drug addicts. Never have I set foot on that street. Never have I even glanced in that direction. God help me if I did. Now that I know where he is, on top of everything else I heard, I don't want him back.
And he won't be coming back. He is a changed man, lost in his mind and soul.
Good. May he rot and suffer. He is dead to me.
Так, я видел на кладбище странную эпитафию.
I saw a strange epitaph at the cemetery.
What?
It said, "The nun we never deserved, Evelina took." Isn't this you? I mean, what is your last name?
That is my mother's. What are you? Some kind of grave spy? You visit places, go around cemeteries and read inscriptions on tombs? And then you follow their families...
Да что-то раздулось там, раздухарилось,
No, I was just asking because it was weird.
Never heard of a parent and child sharing the same name? You are weird.
I apologize.
Так, где Антон?
We can't find him anymore. We fear the worst.
What happened?
Remember when you told me you never saw him before?
I did not.
I'm not questioning that. If you lied, you will answer to God and only to God.
Evelina.
He disappeared and we can't find him. I tried looking everywhere, but he's gone. It's as if the ground has opened up and swallowed him whole.
I am sorry. Excuse me.
О. Ну это трэш.
I'm not leaving before I read the letter.
Ну реально трэш. Так, письмо. Письмо.
Son, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I am not dead yet. Just for a moment, try to forget what you think I did to you, your sister, and mother. Read the letter to the end and then decide if I shall stay dead or if you prefer to see me one more time. I have reasons why I left, but I can't finish what I started without your help. Without hesitation, pack only the essentials and travel to Sveti Kotar in Croatia. You'll like it. It's similar to Gjor. Now what follows might seem strange, to say the least. But don't worry. Just do as I say and I'll explain everything in person. Find a way to get into the Merzel's house on Gagulta Hill. Descend into the catacomb and take the book you find there. I warn you, this might sound strange and insane, but it is of vital importance that you do it, and do it right away. After getting the book, do not carry it around. Hide it somewhere in town or its surroundings. I repeat, do not take it or else you risk being exposed to its malevolent sway. Leave town and return on Ivan Kotar's day, October 28th. Meet me at the Grimalda Castle during the exhibition on that same day. Do not forget to take the book. Everyone will be wearing masks, but I'm sure I'll be the only one wearing a yellow one. You can't miss me, son. It is of the utmost importance to go right away and to travel alone. No one else must know about this. Not even your sister or mother. If you still doubt this is your father writing, then simply ask yourself, what is true faith? I can't find the right words. I can't find the meaning in this. Is this really him? It is. It is Benedict. This is his handwriting, and the words are his, and the true faith at the end. This is my father.
Так, Виктория, должно быть, нашла это письмо. Встретилась ли она... Так, подожди.
Did she meet our father at the castle last night? For God's sake, why would she kill him? He disappeared. We thought he was dead. Now that I know it was all a lie, is he dead for real? And they kept the letter hidden from me this whole time. She dragged me to this place without telling me anything. Victoria must have found this letter. Mostov said she was seen in town a few months ago when she met Nerman and the cult. And then the Sekvra book ends up in my Bible. Why? And why did my father want it? If he knew where the book was, why didn't he take it? Instead, he sends me a letter to make me do it.
Так, я должен выяснить, правда ли человек в желтой маске был моим отцом, и потом смогу со спокойной душой покинуть город.
I have to know if the man with the yellow mask was really my father, and then I can leave this town in peace. Mostov said they won't find his identity, which means I don't have a choice. I have to go to the Grimalda Castle and hope to find some clues. How do I get in? And not to forget, I need a mask.
Подожди, а маска же есть, она, нет?
Sister?
What now?
Excuse me.
Так, у нас есть голова. Туда могу сходить, не? Могу. Но что это мне даст? Пойдем туда, может быть, с ним пообщаемся. Пойдем пообщаемся, может быть, он там что-нибудь скажет.
Henry must have forgotten to lock it.
Опа-ля.
So this is the crypt where they kept Ivan Kotar. It looks like a torture chamber.
Чего?
These have been carved into the wall a long time ago. Written in Old Croatian, as it seems. I'll try to comprehend them.
Так.
I was born in the year of our Lord, 1159. That I do know. Time is not my ally in this struggle. Having been kept in here for so long, I know not of times past outside this room. I am now a man changed, broken of soul. My mind is dark and stormy. I still hold God in my heart. No monster shall ever rid me of him. I accept my fate, the agony, the torture. Hear me, God. Save this town and its inhabitants. They are good people and always faithful.
Так, я слышу голоса.
I am hearing voices. A consequence of my bleak thoughts. I know they are not with me. I know it is what the one inside of me wants me to hear. Kasag. Kasag is moon, god of all, god of Ahrizat. Rashahaz is trees. Ashrior is hunting. Beelzes is lost mind. Matanbal are horrors and rest. Yatka are the crows. The crows are everywhere. Nazash is blood, flesh and blood. Utaloks they call them. They're gods. The town
Город Собор.
settled before Christ. Sabor. The name must be changed. Sabor glorifies the tribe from the mountain. Change it. For certain it was them who came here first. Change it. Exterminate the tribe and town.
Так, да благословит Господь моих
May
учеников.
God bless my disciples. I can still recall their faces. Never will I forget their courage. They did not die in vain. Aloysie, Timotei, Hieronym, Cyril, Romuald, Leonard, Lyudovit. Their names must never be forgotten.
Соборяне это...
The Saborans are. I have visions of their past. I know them. They were a tribe of the Scythians. A cannibal tribe with occult practices. Scythians banished them, and so they moved from the Caucasus to here. Damned is the day when they decided to settle in this region, in this valley, inside the mountain. They worship Utaloks. Utaloks are their gods. Kasag is the one god who rules over all. Other gods are princes of the underworld. Ahrizat is their kingdom. Sekvra is their malevolent religion. Their only love, death. When a Saboran dies, his body must remain intact. If so, his evil spirit in the form of a demon stays in this life, this world. If his body remains, his spirit moves on to human hosts, haunting for all eternity unless his corpse be destroyed, reduced to ashes.
Да блин! Да что так много-то?
The Kasag prophecy foretells. It predicted our arrival and the extermination of the tribe in the mountain. It was just the end of an age for the Saborans. But beware, the prophecy says a new age will come with the king of Saborans on earth. That king will be crowned by Kasag himself, and he will reunite all the demons and all the tribe's descendants under his sole rule. If the prophecy is fulfilled, darkness will fall upon humanity, not only over this poor valley of ours.
Ух, так, осталось немножко совсем.
In 1213 we entered the mountain, into the womb of Udav. What they built there is astonishing. How can such a mindless tribe build such spectacles for the eye? We killed them all. They killed us. It was only by the grace of God I got out alive. God wanted it to be this way. I wanted it to be this way. This town deserves peace.
Так, озеро скрыто от
The
глаз.
lake lays hidden. It lies beneath the womb in the depths of Udav, a lake of sulfur in frozen dark. Deep in this lake be souls in human form, blackened, floating about in conflagration, without weight or equilibrium, shrieking groans of pain, despair, horrifying beyond imagination.
И боги Ахризата.
The gods of Ahrizat. Remember their names, but try not to think or talk about them. It is dangerous. It attracts the demons. Kasag, Matambal, Nazash, Yatka, Ashreor, Beelzes, Rashahaz.
Так, ну все, да? Перестать читать.
I've read everything that's comprehensible here. A shocking read. This town and Kotar have a long, dark history together.
Так, окейшки.
This is not Jesus. The statue bears some of his resemblance, but the face is Ivan Kotar's. It was probably made by someone recently and put in here by Henry. Some people can only find God after cruel and unusual torture. Punishment for the life they have lived. This cannot amount to true love or pureness of faith.
Так, может, распятие?
That's a strange notion. Some people can only find God after. This is not. It was probably.
Может, как-то снять его?
It's not going to work.
Ну, понятно. Так, стена. Ну, а что здесь? Больше ничего. Вроде мы посмотрели, почитали, осмотрели цепи. Выходим отсюда. Наверное, что-то должно быть у нас... Конечно, мысля есть такая, что... Был бы у нас труп... который у Мойши. Может быть, можно было его как-то в распятие повесить, и там что-нибудь открылось? Не знаю, не знаю. Николай, дурачок. Да нет, ну тут неправильно сделали. Тут должно было бы следующий вариант разговора, а то выходит как-то немножко нечестно в плане игрока. То есть, например, ты выбираешь... Я, например, не хотел отдавать глаза. Ничего не хотел отдавать. Я хотел подставить кого-нибудь. Какого-нибудь чувака взять, там, левого пассажира, и отдать его на растерзание. Вот. А получается так, что меня насильно заставили лишиться глаза. Вот. То есть торговаться. Нажимаешь, да, все. И начинает он торговаться, и должно быть дальше предложение тебе, что ты хочешь отдать глаз, или все-таки ты пойдешь искать чада, и все. И тут должно быть твое решение. Не так, как сейчас вот было сделано. Но это не очень прикольно. То есть у вас огромное количество вариантов разговоров, огромное количество развилок, но вы должны были учесть и этот момент. А получается, ну это трэш.
I have the head you were looking for.
Oh, you are full of surprises, my little priest. Give it to me. That's him. That's our beloved Fran. What a beauty. You did the right thing. I helped you. You helped me, and now you won't have me as an enemy.
Your help almost cost me my life.
It's the impending doom. The only way to be safe in this valley is to become my child. If you decide so, my ears will always be open to you.
Так, иди нафиг со своими там предложениями.
It's empty.
My children become too weak and anxious when no food is given.
А, они тебя жрут, что ли, это? Человечину?
Enough.
А? Ну, ладно, enough, так enough. А и чего? Это мы отдали-то голову этому типу, а дальше что? Ну, ладно, окей. А я уже забыл, зачем мы что-то договаривались с этим. Мойшей. О чем вообще договоренность была? Так, подожди, а там эти вообще заявы мои обработали, не? Или никто не хочет ничем заниматься? Давай сходим сюда. Маска, подожди, а там была речь о маске какой-то. А у нас же есть маска в этом, внизу там. Все, пока. А, нет.
And you think I don't already know that?
Any news?
Nothing so far.
How can you be so calm? What are you doing here? Why aren't you out there?
Nothing is going to happen to him. We will find the boy. The same goes for Victoria and Nermin. So help me God.
Конечно. Поможет тебе Бог. Ты просто стоишь здесь и все, и ничего не делаешь ни хрена. Ты давай это хотя бы доносы там это разгреби. Как-нибудь там ноги в руки и пошел работать. Что за херня? Стоит, думает о том, чтобы как-нибудь там пончиков навернуть где-нибудь там. О пончиках думает. Вот сейчас бы ему навернуть пончиков, а не это все, да? А, то есть... Погоди, а он там что-то про маску говорил, не? Ну ладно. Ладно, пошли тогда отсюда. Теперь куда? Вот тот... Погоди, а мы там донос написали на этого... Как его зовут? На... Раздвижного мостова, разводного мостова. Как там? Мосты разведены. Разведнов мостов. Что-то я не понимаю. Ну, написал я доносы, а дальше что? Доносы должны как-то работать же. Почему ни хера не работают? Но это же замок тот, который нам нужен. Правильно же понимаю? Ну, Грималда, да, вот он замок. Вот здесь мы побыли. Мы вот так вот чук-чук-чук. Вот он дом этого разводного мостова. И вот здесь Грималда. Здесь вот удав есть. Это вот храм. Это полицейский участок. Вот школа. Вот школа. Это вот заброшенная. Это не школа. Подожди, что за херня? Вот заброшенная школа. Дальше кладбище, да? А, ну примерно, да, вот. О. Ну, а тут-то ничего интересного нет. Как я могу его обследовать, если... Ну, пойдем, может быть, посмотреть. Я не знаю, что делать. У меня нет ключа. Надо пойти за Николаем. Так, ладно, сейчас проверяем. Если нет, то пойдем за этим одноглазым бандитом. За одноглазым пиратом. А, во. Да ядрическая сила, ну маска же лежала. Капец какой-то. Ты че, угораешь, что ли? Ну, она же здесь лежит, да? Мы можем ее взять, эту маску, или нет? Ладно. Я надеюсь, сможет. Если не сможет, это пойдем смотреть. Может быть, тех там заперли все-таки. Пишешь, тут донос на всех. А ни хера не работает эти доносы. А, ты то есть маску не хочешь брать, что ли?
I still remember my father's exact words.
Слушай, не берет. Ну значит, если ты маску не хочешь брать, мы идем маску брать, я знаю где. Мы идем к нашей любимой Идочке. Идочки-людоедочки. Тогда глянем, посадили этого, не? Или там, как там, сразу электрический стул? Или ни хрена? Да ни хрена! Тусует, продолжает тусовать. Слушай, братан, ты бы как-нибудь это бы...
Excuse me.
He's coming.
Who's coming?
He who talks with Achrizath. He who brings eternal darkness and pain.
You believe in the prophecy?
He's coming. Do not ask me about him.
Вы таксидермист?
Are you a taxidermist?
A what?
Do you prepare dead animals for fun?
I enjoy slaughtering them. I love my job.
So you are a butcher?
I prefer slaughterman. Why? What's this all about?
I was asking myself about that poor pig and its head displayed like a trophy.
You have a problem with that?
It's missing an eye, and...
And?
I believe it's a mortal sin to torture defenseless animals.
You know why? Because you are one of them. Like a sheep who follows words and moral codes. You feel endangered, vulnerable, and mortal.
It's actually the other way. I feel...
You don't feel bad or sorry or sad for that pig. You're terrified because you see your own head on that wall.
It's pointless to argue with this man. I have better things to do.
Nothing to say. Good.
Excuse me.
Ну то есть и все, что ли? Когда тебя посадят, ты надоел уже. Там по тебе это... Тюряга плачет, там как минимум 20-ка тебе светит. Ты, может, свалишь наконец-то из своего трактира и мне топор отдашь? Ида.
Madam?
Hello.
Не будете ли вы так добры, чтобы одолжить мне одну из этих масок?
Would you be so kind as to let me borrow one of the masks you have here?
Why would you need it? The day has passed.
For the castle.
You can't get in, it's closed. You feel guilt for not having attended the exhibition, right?
Something like that. Well then, could you perhaps gift one? As a souvenir?
After all you've done for me. Sure. Here, take this one.
Так, маска
Mother
палач.
soothed it for me with care and even blessed it with holy water in church.
Oh, I can't take it then, if...
It's special to my heart, and I want you to have it. End of discussion.
Thank you.
Маска палача, офигеть. Так. Шикарно. Шикарно. Погнали. Все, в замок пошли. Не, все-таки, что мне нравится в этой игре, это вот как-то есть какая-то взаимосвязь везде, во всем. То есть, когда ты приходишь и видишь огромное количество локаций, начинаешь немножко так это, глаза разбегаются. А еще бывают такие квесты, где прям куча всего, много всего и куча локаций. И ты все обследуешь, ходишь. Вот. А здесь как-то все такие, знаете, немножко так, ну, прикольненько сделано в плане того, что не так вот много. Ну, то есть локаций много, но не так много там надо исследовать, там что-то делать на них. А то есть игры там, ты в одной локации что-то нашел, там это, потом следующая локация, там тоже куча всего там. Так что прикольный квест. Ты можешь быстрее бежать? Вот объясни мне. Вот проблема здесь со скоростью перемещения персонажа. Это просто мрак.
Victoria was seen pushing the yellow masked man from the roof. I guess I should try to get to the roof then. Chairs, racks, cages with spikes. The Inquisition knew how to punish the unfaithful ones. If these devices were still in use nowadays, I truly believe the world would be a better place to live in. Chairs, racks, if these... Chairs, if these...
Так, значит, а цель какая? Обследовать замок. Можем туда сходить. Я какого-то маньяка напоминаю. Реально. Какая такая краля. Ладно, погнали в... Сюда сходим, наверное.
I hear voices. I see nothing behind the door. It's completely dark. Excuse me. Can you hear me? Nothing. It's like they don't even hear me.
Зачем вот орать? Вот кто мне скажет, зачем вот это вот делать? Вот это орание какое-то вот постоянно.
Люси Фонжо.
Люси Фонжо. Одна из разработчиц, наверное. И вот это, наверное, тоже. Ну да.
Мариса Геннадзе. Jacob.
Так, значит, ну попробуем сюда зайти.
The courtroom of the Inquisition. So grandiose. Remarkable. Still intact after all these centuries. I recognize it. It is Sumis Desiderantes Affectivus, the papal bull issued by the 15th century Pope Innocent VIII. Written in response to the request of Heinrich Kramer, a Dominican inquisitor, its goal was to combat heresy and uproot witchcraft. Progress was made, a battle or two achieved, but we never won that war. It never ended. The seat of the man whose words sealed countless fates to make the faith stronger and the world a better place. Ulrich de Inani. He must have been an important person among the ranks of the Inquisition.
Это главный разработчик игры.
Pope Kislin. A secret pope? Or much more likely a naming mistake. I'm sure there wasn't one named Kislin.
Ну да, не существовало это. Ну, может, вот директор. А это вот секретарь или заместитель.
It's the coat of arms of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Sion in the canton of Valais. Valais, where it all started in 1428.
Так, инквизиция, все такое. Ладно, сваливаем отсюда. Не понимаю, зачем нужна маска. Праздник прошел, ничего здесь больше нет.
Fiat voluntas Dei. May God's will be done. It's the inscription that was often used at the entrance of the torture chambers.
Ну, погнали наверх. Ё-моё.
I would never take it, even if it was the Holy Grail. Well, maybe in that case it would just cross my mind, but I wouldn't.
А, брать не хочешь, да? Портреты, портреты. Мне портреты нафиг не нужны, мне кажется. Это, ну да, вот реально, это разработчики.
Kraljica Bojana. Such a beautiful queen. Like from...
Ага. Так, дверь снаружи. Пойдем посмотрим, что там снаружи.
What a view. The chasm is so small from the...
Ты успокойся ты! Ты запарил уже.
Again, the damn crows.
Что он так реагирует на этих ворон?
Way to the bottom from up here. If my orientation isn't messed up, the roof should be exactly above my head. Such a long fall. No wonder they can't identify the man.
Who are you?
I have to give it to Moisa. I would have never found this part of the mountain on my own. Now, where's the entrance into the mine?
Так, Николай. Одноглазый Николай.
Lukin Rov. This is it. I think I'm at the end of the mine. I should move carefully. Victoria! My baby!
Что? Все?
My baby! No, no! It can't be true. No, you're not dead. No! No! My love?
I can't help me to say.
Where's Nerman? Where's the monster who did this? I can't even look at you. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for everything. It's my fault. Mother? That must be Nerman.
Mostov?
Father? I didn't recognize you with the mask. What are you doing here?
Сказали, что теперь я могу войти, осмотреть артефакты и саму крепость.
I was told I could get inside now, see the artifacts in this gorgeous fortress.
For God's sake, who told you that?
Does it matter? The door was ajar, so I figured the man told me the truth.
I'm sure I locked the door. Anyway, you're not allowed to be here. Yes, you have the mask and all, but it is not safe for you. Before moving the executions to Pepel, the Inquisition tortured and murdered the subordinates within these walls. Their bodies became lifeless, sure, but their spirits remain unscathed. They are still here. I can feel them.
If it's safe for you, it's safe for me too.
It is safe for no one. Risking everything for some old objects? That's insane.
Так, я мог бы задать вам тот же вопрос, что вы здесь делаете, детектив. Короче, Мостов, да, у нас это... Я чувствую голос знакомый, мостовский голос был.
Why are you here, detective?
The investigation led me to this room.
Go on.
Well, this is where the man with the yellow mask lived.
What? Are you sure? The one who was pushed from the roof by my sister?
Yes. He was the custodian of this castle.
What was his name?
Bogdan. One of the Lang brothers. The older one. Junkies, shady individuals always in trouble with the law and on the brink of death.
The Lang brothers?
Так, значит, его тело все же не было изуродовано до неузнаваемости.
So his body wasn't too disfigured after all.
What do you mean?
You said you couldn't figure out who he was because of the serious disfiguration.
The police still don't know who he is, and will probably never learn. But I know who he is. I knew it from the beginning, but could say nothing.
What?
I was told to lie. It was a direct order from the warden. I couldn't say no to him. He would have killed me.
What else did you lie about? Answer me.
Your sister, she didn't push the man from the roof. Bogdan jumped on his own before Hatur could get to him. He was yelling about a book and how the warden will never get it. I'm so sorry, but I had no choice. I had to lie. You have to believe me, Father. Please.
Так, моей сестры даже не было на крыше.
She was. I saw her going into the room. She must have escaped from the roof before Hatur climbed up the ladder.
And you're telling me all this only now? You crossed me! Again! You lied to me the whole time! There will be no redemption for your sins. Ever!
I didn't just lie to you. I lied to Chief Norton as well. To everyone. Please. I just couldn't. They're among us. They're everywhere. Hatur, Kaber, even among the ranks of my people.
You are just a sinner with a manipulative disorder. Coward.
I told you the truth now, but I still don't understand what Hatur wanted from your sister and Bogdan. He demanded to be handed a book. Sevra? Something like that. And he wanted to know where Nermin is. Bogdan said he'll never have any of those, and then jumped to his death wearing the yellow mask. I don't understand. Why did he want Nermin if Nermin is imprisoned in the asylum?
See? You are trying to deceive me. Again and again, all over again.
What?
Так, вы сами говорили, что расследовали побег Нермина из лечебницы.
You said it yourself that you worked on the case of Nermin's escape from the asylum. So how could it be that Nermin is still there?
I'm...
Nermin was in the cottage not so long ago.
What?
He killed Lucia and almost got Nikolai.
Сколько еще грехов вы хотите взять на душу? Довольно лжи.
How many sins do you want burdening your soul? Stop with the lies.
I don't know who to trust anymore. I can't remember who attacked me, and my memory's as solid as the fog. But I'm trying to do the right thing. To be forgiven for all the pain and trouble I gave. I want to prove it to you.
You want to prove it?
The reason why I came here is I heard my colleagues at the station talking. They're subordinates. People with whom I work with. People assigned to protect us from evil have turned evil themselves. I have a feeling they're everywhere. But you, I can trust you. That book, the Sekra,
is clearly very important to the tribe, the cult, whatever they are. So I thought I should come here and search for it, thinking that I may find it inside Bogdan's room.
Вы нашли ее?
Did you find it?
No, not a trace of it.
Let me in the room to take a look around.
I can't do that.
Why?
I'm sorry. I really care about your well-being. I can't risk having you here for too long. Those two Saborans at the station, I heard them talking about a new head of the tribe that is about to be coronated. They are sacrificing 2 people right now as we speak. Or later tonight, I don't know, maybe it's already done.
Почему не должно быть до этого дела? Это ваш город, и вы должны что-то сделать. Ну, делать.
This is your town, and you should do something about it. Even God has given up hope for Sveti Kotar.
They said, the 2 at the station said that one of the 2 people to be sacrificed is your sister, Father Benedict.
One last time, where is the book?
А что-то какой-то странный голос.
No, please don't. I can't hear this. This is not happening. No. I can't get out of here. They'll see me. They'll take the book away from me. I can't.
Что творится-то, не могу понять. Че он там страдает? Что-то вообще ужас какой-то. Весь искряхтелся, исперделся там что-то.
The Saborans left a gift for me. A ritual knife. It could be useful. Father Henry?
Nikolai, is that you?
Where's Victoria? She was here moments ago.
I don't know, Nikolai. Help me, please. Take me to town.
Как вы здесь оказались?
I followed you.
You wanted the book, didn't you?
It must be destroyed. You don't know what it is.
I'm not destroying it. Not until I find my family. Who was the head cultist?
Kaber? Or Hatur?
Hatur is dead. That must have been Nermin.
Find Nermin and kill him. Destroy the book.
Like I said,
I failed God, the town and its inhabitants. They are all in great danger now. You and Benedict, you must take my place and save them. The book is Jadwiga Mazrak.
Я здесь, чтобы спасти свою жену и ребенка. Мне нет дела до всех остальных.
You can't anymore.
Shut up!
Вы сказали Ядвига Мазрак?
A witch that died a long time ago. The book is made of her body parts. Jadwiga is the book. The words inside are hers, influenced by Kasag and the Utaloks of Akhrizat, the demon kings. You understand now? You must kill Nermin and destroy the book to prevent the witch fulfilling the prophecy of Kasag. If you fail, the new king of the Sabarans, Jadwiga's son, will bring terror, more agony and death to the town.
Сын Ядвиги?
Son of Jadwiga.
There are things we don't understand, but I do know Nermin is her son, evil in its purest form.
You're losing it, Father. I saw him. There's nothing ethereal in that man.
He takes possession of human bodies, but that doesn't make him human.
Где мне искать его? Если я найду, то найду Викторию.
If I find him, I'll find Victoria.
If only I knew, I wouldn't be here now.
You know everything, Father. Always telling people what they should do and how to behave.
I don't. But there is a man who might.
Speak up, quickly.
Yakov Brenger. Benedict might know where he is.
Who is that man?
He was the priest before my time. I succeeded him.
Why would he know where to find Nermin?
Yakov wanted to obliterate Jadwiga, and for that to happen, he needed to find Nermin and destroy the book.
You're speaking nonsense. Where is Nermin now?
He always had this fixed belief that Nermin is where the book is, and the book always ends up in the same place.
Where?
Inside the mountain, where the ancient settlement of the Sabarans hides. I was never able to find it.
You are lying to me, Father.
God is my witness. If only I had a chance. My whole life I was searching for it. I failed God.
Господи, вот это диалог, ну просто какая-то шляпа полная. Прям вот знаешь, вот я не знаю, это какая-то билиберда. Вот, он стоит просто и одно по одному. Какая трэш вообще просто. Ну это, блин.
Tell me where he is.
Your only chance is to have faith in that ground plan Benedict holds.
The Maroff Asylum?
The X mark on the plan? I might be wrong, but...
But what? Tell me. How appropriate. Well, then, it is time for you to go. Father?
Я отвезу вас в город, попытаться спасти его. Какие? Чё, подвели Господа? Не, ни хера.
I'm taking you to town.
Вонзить нож? Не, нахер надо, это дичь какая-то.
But cold and stiff. Utaloks are rising. Doom is upon us.
В смысле? Ты чё за херня-то?
So why would anyone else trust you?
I told you all I know.
No. The truth is...
Вы преследовали Викторию и Богдана, потому что они были сообщниками Нермина.
You chased Victoria and Bogdan because they were accomplices of Nermin.
Она столкнула Богдана, потому что боялась, что может выдать секреты Так.
She pushed Bogdan because she didn't want him to tell his secrets to Hatur.
Нечего теперь сказать. Или опять проблемы с памятью, несчастный кретин.
Your mouth shut now. Brain malfunctioning again? You feeble-minded thing. She never told me about the letter. She lied and lured me into this cursed town. She had her baby killed on purpose. A baby I never knew about until I arrived here. She left God, just like her husband did. And so they both deserved this fate. Victoria is dead.
Maybe you can still save her.
She is dead to me.
I'm sorry.
If anything, I could still find my father, or at least the truth about what happened to him.
We should go now.
Bogdan was a custodian in the castle, the place where I was supposed to meet my father. And I found the asylum's ground plan inside the mausoleum.
We should leave now. We've been here for far too long.
Where's the other brother?
Timur? I don't know. At the asylum? I think he's on the staff there.
There must be a connection between the Long brothers and my father, but I still can't figure out how and why. That area marked with an X could reveal everything to me. It's too late to leave this town anyway. It's too late for anything else.
Are you all right, Father?
Lead the way out of here.
Это Виктория, что ли?
You said God has given up hope for this town. And perhaps you're right.
I know I am, Detective.
I won't give up, Father. I meant it when I said I want to make things right. I'm going now into that accursed house. Maybe you should join me.
That came from within the church, right?
It did. We should...
Dear God.
What happened here?
This is nothing. Go take a look in the orphanage.
Why? What's going on? Sister? Nikolai?
Look at Henry and go into the orphanage. Talk after.
Eyes gouged out, skull opened, brain missing, face skinned off, eviscerated, stabbed into the heart. Father Henry, slain by his most hated of enemies. May he rest in peace now.
Ладно. Что-то какая-то дичь происходит, если честно. Николай, что, крыша потекла вообще просто жестко, да?
Flesh depict hate and pure wickedness. It's an act of hate against mankind. I still hope to wake up at any moment now and look back on this journey solely as a nightmare. Splashes, traces of hands and fingers, all over the wall. It's hard to see anything outside with so much blood on the door. I certainly won't touch it to open it. Pieces of skin, organs, and hair. This is a nightmare.
Мне кажется, Николай натворил чудес.
Traces of hands and fingers. All
Реально Николай начудил. Ну а кто еще? Он пришел. Я выбрал уйти в город, с ним попытаться спасти, а он зачем-то его убил.
Ivan Kotar's painting was...
Что за идиотизм?
Nikolai.
Tell me now.
Your eye.
It's nothing. I had to become a child to find Victoria. That's all. I don't want to talk about it.
Ужас, устроенный в приюте, не описать словами, кто это сделал.
Cannot describe the horror in the orphanage. Who did that?
Saborans knew Henry was not here.
They slaughtered the poor children.
I believe so. But Evelina claims to have seen a young girl or boy wandering around in the courtyard.
That doesn't make sense. Why would they kill them?
Doesn't make sense to me either.
Генри тоже был убит здесь?
Henry was killed here too?
No, he followed me onto the mountain where the Saborans caught him, and
it was too late.
You see his body. I could do nothing.
I understand. You did good taking him back. He deserves a proper burial.
Ну да, наверное, вот, ну он просто решил, чтобы он не мучился, этот Генри, он его убил. Ну зря. Это получается, он грех на себя взял. Ну он, видишь, отрекся Николай от Бога, поэтому ему пофиг абсолютно, грех, не грех.
Did you find anything on the mountain? Victoria, maybe?
Only the Saborans and Henry. I searched the whole mine and tried to find any clues or some other entrance, but nothing. No traces of her or Nerman. I was wrong, my brother. My baby is dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. But Victoria, I must at least say Victoria. I know, I can feel it. She's still alive somewhere out there.
Письмо, которое ты дал мне.
The letter you gave me.
I didn't want to break the promise given to Victoria. She said when the right time comes. And then we woke up. She went missing and I kept waiting. And so the right time never came. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Where were you?
I found him in the castle.
Because of the letter. Was the man in the yellow mask your father?
Это был Богдан Ланг.
Bogdan Lang.
What?
Bogdan, one of the Lang brothers. He's the man that jumped from the castle's roof.
You said jumped, not pushed?
I saw it. He jumped when confronted by Hatur. Victoria wasn't there.
I knew it. You hear that, Benedict? This changes everything.
Nothing has changed for me. Nothing until we have solid proof and the whole truth.
Я собираюсь отправиться на этот ужасный остров.
I'm going to that dreadful island.
And I'm going with you.
Why would you want that? What changed?
That ground plan you have could be our last hope to find and save Victoria.
Again with her.
No, listen to me. Henry mentioned a man named Yakov Prang.
The former priest of this church.
And former warden of the asylum.
That man allegedly wanted to kill, obliterate the spirit of Jadwiga Mazrak, and...
Do not mention that witch's name ever again within these walls.
And to do that, he needed to find a place inside the mountain where he believed he would find Nerman and the book. The spot marked X could be our last hope. The priest could be there.
Может, мы найдем там не только Тимура, мы найдем там только Тимура, брата Богдана.
Brenger disappeared. We were never able to find him. Chief closed the case, believing it to be related to the Saborans, as usual. But I still remember, there were some people who swore to have seen him go the Via Dolorosa way.
Maybe it was a Saboran-related case after all. The asylum is in their hands now.
Проблема только одна, у нас нет никакой возможности попасть на остров.
The problem is, we can't possibly get to that island. I came back here to seek help from Henry. I had a feeling he might have an idea how, but he didn't want to share it with me at the time.
You should be deported! Miserable human beings! All you brought here was pain and death. Look at my poor Henry. And the children! Oh my God! Dear God!
I'm sorry, sister. We never wanted...
She's right. There is a way to get onto the island.
How? Henry said it's impenetrable.
Not if you get deported.
What?
I could take you in under the guise of a fictitious denunciation. You will be deported.
That's insane. There must be another way.
There isn't.
Ну, что будет дальше, после того, как на нас донесут?
What happens next, after you denounce us?
We will hand you over to the watchman of the asylum, chained. It won't be a pleasure ride, that's for sure. Some people die before even getting there, at the Via Dolorosa. You get whipped for your sins, and not everyone is able to confess them.
Then I have nothing to worry about, at least until we get onto the island.
Whatever happens after is in God's hands.
Как быстро вы можете это устроить?
How fast can you do that?
Right away? I don't think you have the time to think about it.
I say we do it immediately.
I agree. But we can't leave Henry's poor body like this. We should do something about it.
You leave him alone. I'll take care of him.
Sister, I hope you find the strength to get through these dark times. I'll pray for you and Henry's soul.
Go away and don't come back ever again.
Ready to go?
God help us.
Ah, dear God, forgive me!
Confess your sins!
Forgive me, for I have sinned. I had abandoned you.
Not good enough, inmate Nikolai. You are not telling the whole truth.
You want salvation from the stake. Tell me where the Book of Sekvra is, and I'll grant you absolution. To each, I give a final chance.
Чего? Что? Подожди. Чего? Кого? Куда? Где? Ладно, ребят, на этом я хочу раскланяться. На этом заканчиваем эту серию. Да. Жесть какая-то полнейшая происходит здесь. Ну. Такая вот игрушечка. Фух. Непонятно. Завалили. Ну да, я подумал, что это по голосу думаю, что это не Виктория. Виктория бы так не хрехтела. Там был отец Генри. Ребенок. А что за ребенок? Подожди. Подожди, Виктория висела. А ребенок. А как-то странно, все равно Виктория, какой-то голос у нее очень странный. Что это за мать появляется у Николая в видениях? Сейчас что происходит? Чё? Ну, сейчас разбираться будем. Ну, не сейчас, в следующей серии. Да, и дичь какая-то происходит в плане того, что... Ну, как его? Дичь происходит в плане того, что... Чего я хотел сказать? Ну, того. приюта, что кого-то там порезали, поубивали все. На кого свалить можно? Я подумал, что Николай там сбушевался, но нет, видите. Эти соборяне это все сделали. Короче, запутано, заверчено, закручено. Но тут я так думаю, что мы уже долго играем. Не знаю, сколько по времени еще осталось нам проходить. Наверное, еще долговато. Хотя хрен знает. Хрен знает. Ну, разберемся. Ладно, ребят, я хочу... Что хотел сказать? Ну, попрощаться с вами. Если вам понравилось видео, то ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, пишите ваши комментарии. С вами был Иллинойс и Сейнт Котар, Святой Котар. Всем пока.